everyone, welcome. I'm Lisha Daly, Head of Product Marketing at 3D Cloud by Marxent, and want to welcome you to the first in our series around the 3D Project Planning Resource Center. So first, let's establish what is a 3D content pipeline. It's basically a system, so think the people, the process, and technology happening in a certain sequence of steps to create, manage, and maintain your 3D content models. The approach to 3D content pipeline is one of two routes. Either you can start with a high level of detail, or an LOD, and decimate it down to lower levels of detail, or a second approach would be to actually create the same asset at different levels of detail. So there's really two ways: start high and decimate down, or actually create them at the different levels of detail right from the very beginning. One, 3D content does require a process. It doesn't matter if it's just 5 models or 500 or 5,000. You will need that process if you want to make sure that this investment lasts for the long haul. Second, 3D content is still expensive, and so you want to get this right from the start. Make sure that you're utilizing your investment wisely. Another reason is around speed to market. So if you think about the timeline for creating assets, some things can take a long time, or some can take, just a few short hours. But we really want to make sure that those assets, once they're modeled, reviewed, and approved, that they go straight into those 3D experiences. Having a 3D pipeline ensures quality over your assets. So making sure that it's meeting the level of standard around realism, real-time performance capabilities, and the context of use and how you're going to deploy those assets across different 3D experiences. And last is that it ensures that there is a protocol for how the models are created, what are the standards, and having a checklist of things to ensure consistency throughout the production. So there you have it. We've covered what a 3D content pipeline is and why it's important. The next video in this series is going to focus on the design around the 3D models themselves. If you want to keep watching, just click subscribe, get to the next video, and we'll see you in the next one.